Hi everyone, good evening. I'm just sharing the link on Twitter and in Telegram channel. So give me one moment and then I'll be with you all. That's done. Stop share my whole screen. Yep, set up chat and we'll take it from there. Hi Vasudha, I'm doing good. But as usual, like Wednesdays are my super occupied days, so I was in meetings throughout the day. Just did like two small trades today. So hi Arun, hi Nagesh, hi Srini, hi Amit, hi Gagan. Hope you all had a wonderful day. I clearly mentioned in the morning on Telegram and on Discord both that below 41.35 we're gonna sink quickly, and it happened. I did some shots as well. Uh, Hi Ashwin. Yes, it's a Fibonacci number, and that was reflected. And even now, we will see how these Fibonacci numbers are. Like for me, as I explained yesterday, that if there is no new money, it's not easy for market to go up. Every time it's going to go up, there will be equivalent selling pressure which will come. So keep that in mind. That's the reason I went in detail explaining the impact of Fed and ECB cutting out. Hi Munaba, hi Dev, hi Jingalala. Yep, all is well. With Vaiguruji's Kripa, everything is all good. I hope everything is going great with all of you. So I have still a couple of minutes, so we can do the scan test, open low high and see what's there, what happened, and did any one of you pick it up? So only JPM and John Deere in my list had open equals to high. Tesla had open equals to low, but it broke it. And the moment it broke it, I went down and go for a short. And it gave me good return, like from 17 something all the way to 26. So it was a good trade, not a bad trade. Hi, Chitti. Hi, Mr. Chaudhary. Good evening. So let's do the next scanner. And again, I keep the scanners very simple, open, low, high. Second one is what's called inside day. So QCOM, like all these stocks I don't trade, so it doesn't matter. Then somebody was asking me about some scanners. So I did some volatility scanner, right? So I think if you want to use it, I can share it. It was volatility was high in these scanners for Delta, UL, and a firm. But I am still like I was searching about volatility. So I found this because somebody asked me about that. That yes, if volatility scanner is there or not. So I found one. I'll try something. If it works out, I will share that information. Hi Raman. Hi Gaurav. Hi Tarun. Hi Vishek. Hi Venu. Hi Enjoy. Hi Well. Hi Vivek. Good evening. So it's 10:30. So let's get started. Hi Shiva. Hi bye. How are you? So guys, let's look at the market today, and then let's go into the analysis. So ES, like It was the moment it was holding 41.35 and above, I did not trade. Let me read. Neil, yes, and that's what I mentioned yesterday, that all these tickers, it's going to be very difficult for them to stay high. Now, I'm expecting new lows and much lower. People will not accept it, but again, I'm going to call it. We are going for a market crash by the end of this year. We're going to hit it, no matter what anybody says. But the picture which is in front of me is crystal clear. With crude prices going higher, with food grain prices from Ukraine and other countries creating a shortage of supply, inflation is going to go higher. No matter what Fed is going to do, even it is going to kill their demand, but they cannot kill the cost of the current issues. So inflation is going to hit it really, really badly. I would recommend to the same thing I said in December last year, when ECB went with the cut in their stimulus, and now there's only $20 billion which is left from ECB, which is very, very minimal amount, nominal amount in the last so many years. Again, I will reiterate very simple thing. The longs will not go with strength. Like if you have been trading in the last few years, you have seen uh maybe like every time there's a dip, the market comes out with a strength. This time, every time there's a market rise, there will be a substantial selling in the market. I'm not calling any numbers, Jingalala, but you will see some substantial cuts. Just just wait and watch. I'm not going to call it in terms of numbers, but yes, you will see, and you will remember what I said. Because I'm just the possibility, the probability of happening that is increasing day by day. And I'm anticipating crude, like people were like, when it was 95, it came back to 95. People will said, oh, crude is not going to cause any havoc. But no, crude will hit 150. It may hit 168 area. I will not be surprised. Natural gas may hit 10. Right now it's at 8 something. It may hit 10. And it's going to be very, very volatile next few months. And as I've learned, when there's no new money, it's easy to short. You can make good money when you are shorting. Just take that mentality from your thought process that this is by the tip market. No, it is not. All right. So today, once we lost 41.35 area, the market went down. I can even, like, people claim that I do not do these things in live because I have a full-time job. So whenever I do, I can post it, the information where it is. See, it is at 10:05. Once we lose 41.35, do not be long. I clearly posted that. Now we are right here. This is a setup where we are struggling. And the important aspect, as I said last time, if we lose 41.05, which is right here, and we are coming in between the 12 and 34 EMAs, it's going to be tough. Mr. Rakib, I will answer that maybe later. Let me just get onto this analysis. Otherwise, we get stuck. I will definitely open up about this and explain. So right now, the market, you see, it's struggling with 41.05, right? And the previous numbers were 41.25, 41.35. And why I chose that? Because this is the area. where we were struggling, and that's exactly where market struggled. And the 34 EMA. 34 EMA, if you look at today's price, it was 41.27. And if you see, again, if you're not able to see the chart, let me know, I'll expand it more. But if you see, the moment we lost, this is the 10 o'clock, and I just posted around 10:05. So this is 10 o'clock candle. If I break it down into further 15 minutes, just to let you know exactly when it started. So I posted around 41.30, 8:39. It diverged. 34 EMA line overtook the 12 EMA line, and then the negative sentiment started. And throughout the day, it was struggling to break out like above this 41.05 resistance line. It resisted. When it found the support, it tried to cross the next area, but again consolidation fell down and fell down. Right now, it's trying its best to hold on. If you see this from a normal perspective, you can clearly see it's making a bear flag on the 15 minute, but I don't use 15 minutes. I just open it up. If even in 30 minutes, you can see clearly it's making a triangle right there. So let's see how much it can continue. If it crosses 41.10, it might try some more, but as of now, no. As of now, for me, if it comes around 41.5, I will be a clear seller. The moment it loses 41.05, we have very tough. This is the long-term regression line, the dotted black line in the board. It's a long-term regression trend line. It's not easy to overtake it. So that's first resistance. Second resistance is the 38.2 Fibonacci, which is 41.05 area. And third one is 41.25, which is the 34 EMA. So you have 1, 2, and 3 resistance areas. So when you have 3 resistance areas, it is not easy to cross it. On the downside, you have first support at 4060, second support at 4009. So there is a 100-point easy down move, which is there against 20 points up move, which has 3 strong resistances in between. Thank you, Jeremy. So I am going to be very clear now. Market is sell on rise. Whoever is calling it at that, yes, it's gonna go high, it's bottoming out, this and that. No. You see, the flat bottoms are done. This is a flat red top for now. Going forward, how strong it can hold it, we will see. The moment it loses 40.70, 40.71, you will have quick slide into the market, into the downside. All right. So I'm going to go back to the normal candles. I've explained the levels. So I'm going to place them into my sheet. So now I am not positively biased, but if somebody has to buy, he should buy above 41.25 now. And stop loss should be 41.05. So 20-point stop loss, 41.82 is the target, 42.60. This is 41.82, 42.60. So if somehow you break above 41.25 area, you have this thing open. But what is the conviction? I am reducing it to 30%. I am not at all, because today we are actually making lower lows, lower highs. So lower lows, lower highs. That's the negative sentiment. I'll make that in dark red. Now on the short side, I would love to sell below 4095, or right now, like I can even sell here 4105. Sell on the rise, like 4105 to 10, stop loss 4125. I will try to sell this as much as I can, and my percentage of conviction is gone up to 70%. 4105 break is a failure of this Fibonacci, ready for new lows. This statement still states true. All right, keep this thing in mind, that this market is sell on rise. It is not buy the dip market. I also want to do today NQ. Yes, I have received many people's requests that yes, please do NQ. So I'm gonna do the NQ as well. You can clearly see NQ is also struggling with the trend channel, 34 EMA, and it's making lower highs, lower lows, which is negative in nature. Now, when things are negative in nature, we should respect that, and we should look at the prices, the price action. So when there was a clear price action, we have seen clear moves up. Now we have dodgy, like it's not a clean dodgy, but a dodgy, then a big body, but still you have uh, equivalent wicks on both sides. And right now it's dodgy. And this is the top of the down regression channel. I think this is going to be a very, very difficult area for NQ to cross. Why I'm saying so? Look at this area. It struggled, made new lows. And at this time, it was trading at 13,500. It went on to make 11,500. That's about 2,000 points down move. So if I take that into consideration, rejection of here, we might see some serious downside. So 1250, 12,500 is a tough area to crack. So if it comes around like 12,570, 580, you can short it. So let's use the short, sell on rise 12,575 to 600. Stop loss is 34 EMA, or I'll take this regression channel, but tomorrow that's 12,700. And targets are 12,450. That's today's low. And then 12,375. 70% possibility. Like if Amazon is the only stock which is holding up the market, but today Kramer did what he always does, screw the stocks which are doing good by his commentary. The moment he said something, the stock went down. Oh, thank you, Tarun. Thank you very much. Now, on the contrary, if something has to happen on the positive side, again, it's for me, it's a sell on rise market. So if you have to be very, very smart, you can go long, because people still want to go long by about 12,700, 12,575, 12,963. I'm not expecting this to happen, but this is where the target is if you break above 700 regression channel. Okay, now we have triple Q. Triple Q had a very big bearish engulfing. Why it is called engulfing? It is called engulfing because this body has covered the previous body. It is called engulf. Engulf. So when you have this, a bearish engulfing plus it lost an important Fibonacci level, let's go short and see what we can do. So if I go back to my Excel sheet from yesterday, sell below 37. Now 3076 is my stop loss, right? And let me clear this. And I want to sell if I can get around, sell on rise again. Towards 306, 307 with the stop loss. Target 302, 301 and 295. So 302 and 1, 295, 60. I said yesterday it's a potential evening star. So now it is an evening star. And evening star are not good. Now, on the positive side, if somebody wants to be really, we have resistance of Fibonacci, resistance of trend, resistance of 34 EMA. These are very strong resistances. So again, I'm going to call this as neutral. But if somebody has a H to buy, you can do a H. And that's it. So this is QQ. I am more inclined towards sell. So yesterday I did short on Apple and many people were surprised and questioned my approach. But you can clearly see it got stuck with 152 area and lost good like 2% move from the day high and closed $3.5 down. So now once you lose this 38.2 Fibonacci area, which is 150, that's a tough resistance. So again, I'm short. I'm just moving my stop losses 150.7 and I want to sell near like 148, 149 area or 149.50, sell near 149.5. Target is 145. It is still not an evening star, but it's a bearish engulfing as well. So Apple is bearish engulfing on daily. Target is 146, 145, 60. So I'm just keeping it 60% because tomorrow you will see more weakness in other stocks. AMD. AMD did exactly the test of 99.50 today, made a lower low and tested this support area. Now, for me, it's a partial evening star because I wanted it to close below this and test of 97. So it's a partial evening star, not a full-fledged. So I'm going to keep it 60%. Now I want to sell and keep the stop loss as 1,250, which is the open price. 1,250 is the open price. And I want to sell near 101 area. Yes, near this. Target is 99 and 97.25. Amazon. Amazon is a hanging man. Like it went from 2000 all the way here, tested 34 EMA, tested this area 2483, and now it's hanging man. Now 2460 is a tough area for Amazon to cross now. It has a gap here, has a split happening on Monday 20 to 1. So if Amazon loses the strength in the market, it's going to be tough for the market to sustain. So I would love to sell this. So I am short. I would not say I'm neutral on Amazon, but I want to sell on Rise 2430. It closed at 2433 to 45. 2360 is my stop loss. Target is 2380. The gap 2313. Buy above 2460. Baba made a lower low with some negative sentiment. Again, this is it's a inside day. This is the first candle. That's the second candle. The first candle is, or the second candle is within the limits here. So this is called inside day, and a breakout of the inside day happened when it opened above the high here, and the low here is open above this price. So it's a breakout, but breakout could not sustain. It got resistance of Fibonacci level, and then it got rejection from this trend line. Today it opened right here. This was open yesterday and this was open today. So yesterday's open and today open are lower lows. So it's negative. It failed, tested the 34 EMA 92.3 and 90 is the area. So this is the area where I would love to add Baba, frankly, and see if it can hold. So if it doesn't hold anymore, then it could be really, really difficult. So Baba near 92, 93, 92 to 93 area. Stop loss is 90. Target is 95 and 99. Sell below 99. Has made lower low, lower highs. It's a red. Bank of America. I think Bank of America or JPM did their job. Like this is a full bearish engulfing. It covered the momentum. It tested the 12 EMA to the point, and it's a bearish engulfing. So Bank of America, or you can say bearish engulfing. So I'm short on Bank of America. That's really, really bad. Now with Bank of America, 3620 and below. Sell below 3620. Stop loss should be this area where it was holding 3660. Let's make it 75, round figure, 3580. And then this area 35. So Bank of America is a short. You can use the same thing for JPM or any other, but Bank of America is short. Caterpillar. Caterpillar is consolidating well in the 215 to area. It almost went to 219 area, but I'm gonna keep it like same. Add around this area. Look for the target. It's inverted head and shoulders. It's holding on to that, so I'll still give it. It's a continuation. Costco. Costco has a sell. It got rejected exactly from 469, which was our number 469, and it went on to make 456. It's a bearish engulfing. It should fill the gap. So look out for short on Costco. Stop loss is 462 or 461.50. Targets are still same 443, 430, 416, but you can sell on rise 457 to 560. Targets are same. There's no long here. It's a short. CRM. CRM opened well today and could not hold on to its highs. Like it almost lost $12 from there. Not $12, $10 during the day. Now 172.50, if it tests and bounce, it's a good trade to go long. But if it loses here, it will fill the gap. So it's a hanging man right here in hanging man on daily, which is negative. CRM, I'm just giving it neutral because it is strong right now because of the earnings. The targets are 169 and 164.30. Can go long if 34 EMA is tested and held. Like it should come and test it, and if next time it's jumping, you can go long from there. Facebook, like as I said, it's a sell below 190 area, and all of a sudden we had the news exactly tested the area of 34 EMA bearish engulfing and lost 190. Now we should be selling Facebook below 190.50 and stop loss is 192.40. 192.40. Target is 186, 180. Go long if you want to, only above 192.5. Stop loss 190. Google, I really want to short this. Again, tested 34 EMA exactly to the point. So the stop loss is kind of held 23.44. Again, it's a hanging man. On daily, make it red. Now Google is, if I lose 2280, 70 area, 2275.85. Stop loss is 2300 or 2293. Yeah, it's there. 2242. And yes, so Google is short right there. Home Depot. Home Depot is a continuation in short. Again, it fell and then lost 34 EMA. So 297 is the 12 EMA now. 297 is the target. So sell below 297. Psychological stop loss of 300 on Home Depot. Because it has, if it loses this area, 295 and then 285. Increasing it to 70% because it has broken down. Broken down. Save it. Microsoft did jump, tested to 78 area perfectly, but that's about it. It's losing 34 EMA, has to fill the gap. Sell with a stop loss of 273 or 274. So Microsoft is this area and go long. It did both the things today. It went above 272 to make 278 and went below 272 to make 269. So it did both the sides. And thank you, Abhishek. NVIDIA again, like it. All these, see, power of 34 EMA, they go and test it. You will not find these tests so easily in other EMAs. That's why I use them. It's evening star. So now NVIDIA is short. Evening star daily. Sell with 185, 183.50. $180, $178, 70%. Wherever I have hanging man or these things, I'm increasing the percentage to 70%. Roku did the same thing, evening star. It's short and it's a sell below 92. So it's below 92 now. Sell below 90, stop loss 92. Target is this area. It has found some base, 85, 55, 75. I think that should be enough. Shopify did 385 to the point. 385. Today's high was 392.93. So it did that and struggled, made an evening star. Again, an evening star on daily. Shopify. And it was sell below there. So short. Sell 366 is the stop loss now. Sell near 361, 64. Targets are 345 and 325. Snow tested that EMA, and exactly from that moment it went down. So it could not break out inside it, remains in the range. So it's a sell on rise now because it went 135, which was my expectation. Now it's sell on rise, or I don't even care because it's coming into a situation where it is hard to trade snow. So I'm eliminating it. Less number of stocks are fine in this market. Square, same thing, failed the inside day on the upside and broke down, break below. So in this case, if it goes above 90, then you can go long, but it went down and 85 area. So it's a short. It's evening star on daily. $85 is the stop. Sell on rise. 82, 84. Target is 75. Last but not the least is Tesla. Tesla managed to test everything, like again 779 and tested 733 exactly to the 12 EMA. See, that's the benefit. If you have seen all my tickers, they come and test 12 and 34. That's why it's easy for me to trade this. Now 733 is a really good sell-off area for Tesla. So sell below 733 and stop loss will be 740. On the contrary, go long above 740. Stop loss 733. Target is 779. And 804. 34. Reducing it to 30%. Short side 686. 629. 70%. Okay, so I am pretty much done. Let me share the link. If anybody wants to talk, you can come over and we can talk. Otherwise, I'm going to post this information and say good night to all of you. Baba, sell below 90 and 99. You can sell around 90 or you can sell below 90. In between it can go up. I've shared the Zoom link. If anybody's interested, you can join in. And then we can have a conversation. In between, I'll read your comments and respond to them one by one. Okay, Mr. TJ. I am peace. Nolbai, if time permit, please go affirm. Mr. Peace, you need to understand when the yield is high, it doesn't mean that the lending power has also gone stronger. The demand is cutting down, and if the demand is cutting down, the lending will not increase. If the lending will not increase, a firm will not go higher. So that's sell below 99, Mr. Carver. Sell below 90. Sorry, it's my bad. Thank you. Good to know that you are also grammar. Grammar is always great. Anyone else? Any questions for me? Yes, Vivek.
Uh, Hi, Naval. So this is regarding the stocks. I just want to know, like, the stocks which have lost significant value in their for example, a simple example is like Peloton. For example, it fell from 171 to $11, and like now Fed is getting like collecting the money back. So what will happen to the stocks which have already lost? So will they be liquidated, or will like what will happen to the stock? Will they file for bankruptcy, or
No. There's no bankruptcy. It's just that they will consolidate more. They will lose 20-30% more from that price and stay in a range for a couple of years. Bankruptcy is not a straight thing. Bankruptcy comes once all the means are gone to cover the expenses.
okay, okay.
So you need to study bankruptcy. Just don't go by the other word. You need to understand the economics behind it. Yeah.
One more thing is, if they are unable to collect money from smaller stocks, will it also
Again,
pressurize?
again, sorry, I have
Yeah,
explained this so many times. The money is not invested in the stocks directly. It is through the corporate bonds. I spent
bonds. Yeah,
30 minutes yesterday. Please go through it.
yeah. Bonds only.
You're,
Now,
you're asking a totally rubbish question. There's no stocks which are bought by Fed. Fed issues the money to the corporates, to the market-backed security holders, to the what you call corporate debt. They use that money in the equity market. It's not the Fed who does that.
like banks.
Banks, institutions, investments,
Okay,
companies, holdings, Fed do not invest directly into the equity market. No, they do not do that.
okay. I just wanted to know like how much pressure will, like if these like for example banks have to collect money, right, from them, like if they are unable to do it, if it will also
I
pressurize
explained it
banks.
yesterday very thoroughly. Please go through it.
Sure, I'll look into that. Thanks, man.
Like again, I will reiterate everybody. I am tired of explaining the same thing every night, day in, day out. Don't expect that, yes, you will come out of your dream world and shackles and start asking me the same thing again and again. Sorry, but I am actually feeling so frustrated because nobody is ready to do any kind of homework. Spend time and listen to things carefully. Please do that. Yes, Dave, you can speak. You cannot. Yes, Raghu.
I know. Now, like on the CRM, like even though the CEO is almost like selling like every day almost 300 to 400K worth of money. I think I was looking at Inside Trader yesterday, like I think from last August or June, July time frame, every day he is selling the stock. It was around 260. The current it is around 168, or I think around 180, 176, 180, I guess. So, but still today, after the year, it went up and still it is consolidating the range of around 176 area.
Again, I'm. Why are you not looking at the price section? Why are you looking at the insider trading?
Okay.
How many stocks he sold? He may have an obligation. He may have certain things. It doesn't mean like he knows something is going to happen. It's a perception which has been created.
Okay.
He may have some obligations. Look at the example of Tesla. That person
Okay.
has to sell to cover some expenses, right?
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
that. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with the company. It's just
But
that, again, like, let me be very frank. People find or try to find easiest way to make money. That is not in this market is going to happen. Look
okay.
at the prices. Please, I'm reiterating, you will lose so much that you will regret in your life that what you have done. Please look at the data which is in front of you. Stop looking at all these idiotic things.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I have not invested anything on the CRM, but I was looking on the inside data. Like every day is selling, not like every day
It
is selling
doesn't
from last.
matter. It doesn't
Okay.
matter every day he's selling or not. The point is, what is the volume of that selling?
Okay.
Today, the volume was around 37 million. If
Okay.
he sold maybe 100,000 stocks,
Mm-hmm.
37 million, do you think people are mad?
Okay.
37. So look at the price. Price tells you everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Okay.
not understood that, then you are not made for the trading. You may make some money in few months, but you will lose almost everything in the next few years.
Okay.
I've seen so many people repeating the same mistake again and again just to think that I am getting rude, but you are losing your own money and you are going to regret it. I've seen so many of my friends, Jinko, I have said time and again, please use your brains. They did not. They lost millions.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to make money. Just get think clearly out from that head. It was
Okay.
easy market in the last 2 years when every Tom, Dick, and Harry became an expert. They think
Yeah.
they know everything.
Yeah. No. Like I today, even like today, it was like a mix of market. I didn't trade. Like I made $30 gain, then I kept quiet. I
That's
don't.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Making gain is all right, but
Yeah.
you should know the reason behind when you are trading.
Yeah. That's what, like, I didn't had any confidence to trade today based on this price action. Yeah. Thank you, Naval, for your kind advice. For your
I am not kind, but my problem is I feel bad when people lose money unknowingly and they are not ready to accept it and
yeah,
fix it.
yeah, yeah. That's true, because like you are spending your time, and we are getting educated from you, like based on the ES levels and NQ levels. Based on that, we are like okay, whether to get in the trade or what. Like yeah, like thanks, Naval, for this wonderful guidance from your side. Even though it's not like
I'm
your
not
money.
looking for thanks. I will be happy if you will come up and tell
Yeah,
me that yes, I have made money because of these reasons.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be more than satisfied because then I will feel that whatever I'm trying to educate, people
yeah,
are using that information.
yeah. Yeah, I made money in last 4 weeks, but again, this last 3 to 4 trading days, I didn't make any money, but I kept quiet based on the price action of the market. I didn't have any confidence to trade. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
No problems. Tarun, stock will be split 20:1. Option premiums will be split 20:1. The strikes will be split 20:1. It's simple thing. There's no fancy logic there. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, hi, Naval. Hey, thank you for all the guidance. I appreciate it. So, what's your general thoughts for the EV sector? Like, I know you in the past
It's
you
a
talked
bullshit
about
sector. It's a
bullshit
bullshit
sector.
sector. Yes, which
Like,
is created by the people who think EV is not coming anywhere in the next decade or so.
okay, so the Neo or LCD, LCD.
I made a blunder myself. I had lucid calls which were like almost 40, like I bought them at 480. They went on almost like 42, 43. I did not sell. I got greedy. So I myself made a blunder out of it. So for me, EV sector is something which was created by people who know nothing about the market and they wanted to make Elon Musk rich, and they did.
Yeah, I think lately I think just you made a point a few minutes ago with Raghu that not to read these articles or the news and all that. Rumors going on about this Apple and Neo some sort of a partnership, or Apple with LCD, or Apple
When
with
it will
Ford.
happen, right? When it will
Yeah.
happen, stock may get a bump one
Right.
day. It will
Yeah.
ease off and then will continue. So once you have that clarity, ride on that. Right now, there's nothing. It's perception,
Correct.
and
Yeah.
this market will not let you take
Yeah.
perception into account.
And how about these taxi things like Uber and Lyft? They all dead. Like,
I don't think so. They are dead, but in this market, like they went up because of COVID, people trying to get more orders. But now with everything opening up and cost of crude going up, I think people will avoid Uber or Lyft.
Okay.
They'll try to use public service more and more often, or they use their own cars.
Got it. Okay. Thank you, Noel.
Let's see. But again, these are some fundamental macroeconomics things which you cannot like assume. You have to like watch their numbers every month, how they are behaving, how like how many number of people are commuting through them, the cost of crude, which is the main expense, because they cannot like keep on increasing the prices. That will push away the customers.
Right.
Right. So
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I think it's amazing to see, like you answered a few minutes ago about those fintech stuff, right? Lending, the interest rate increasing, housing pricing not coming down, and at the same time, lending becoming tough. People may have more default rate, right? Yeah.
Again, like with respect to housing prices, housing sector is late to react always. In 2000, when COVID started, the money came in and the market was booming, stock market. 2020, October, November, maybe like September, October, the prices started to jump on the houses. 2021, it was all there. 2022, prices still going up, demand is cutting out considerably. Now, by the end of this year, demand will almost vanish. Prices will now the bidding war which was happening between the buyers who think, oh, they have enough money to outbid other, that is totally gone. That has reduced the prices of houses to exactly what they are posted. Previously, you were posting 650,000 and price used to go almost to 800,000. Now that 150,000 gap, people who have done bidding wars and paid higher, they will regret in their life. Because
yeah. So I'm from Charlotte, Novel, and the houses which I rejected not to buy, like a small apartment, 1 bedroom, for $55,000, which I rejected a couple of years ago, is now getting sold for 225.
See,
So
couple of years ago, thing is different.
Yeah, but still, it's like ridiculously jump. Like just in last 1 year, it's like almost double. Yeah.
Yes, because people thought that yes, that's the end of the world. They need to. Everybody is going to push people to start coming to office because now they have realized that people are not doing enough productive work from home, and that has become very evident. And with margins cutting down with the company, they want people to come. They want to get more productivity from them.
Right. Yeah.
And until now, there were so many opportunities in the market for the tech companies in their jobs and everything. Now that is going away.
Yeah, you're right.
And by the time people will realize, either they'll be fired by that time, because now they will not give you an option to choose remote, or they will ask you, are you coming or you're not?
Right.
And
but like, what do you think about this inflation, right? Because of all this,
it's going to go up. It's not
like how
down.
many is it, like a 1 year, 2 year time frame, or like how long is this journey of all this mess?
When you insert this kind of money into the equation, till the moment that liquidity is not gone, inflation is not coming down.
Right. So
see, the people who did not had money, they are still poor. People who had money, they have become more rich. Middle class has paid for that.
Yeah, the gap has increased. Yeah.
The gap is going to get increased more and more, and the cost of living, the cost of salaries will not increase now because the companies are forecasting bad. So
Mhm.
when they are forecasting bad, how they can increase the salaries? Because that's the biggest expense for them, right? So it's gonna be tough. That's why I tell people to focus because I have seen my own relatives to like totally come on road in 2008. They lost almost everything.
I believe you. I mean, things have happened.
So
So
if the people who I work with, they are adamant, thinking, oh, they know better than the market, then trust me, market just needs one day to finish you off.
yeah.
See, I'll give you my very good example. When
Mhm.
Lehman Brothers failed, it was my first week of job in London. I had to come
Mhm.
back from London
Oh,
to Delhi.
sure.
So first time on site, you go there, and the very first week it happened. I have seen this. I've felt through it. I've dealt it. So it's not easy. People take it easy because they think making money is pretty simple. No, once you learn how to make money, it's simple. But making money is not simple. Otherwise, you would have made good money by now.
Yeah, I think the confusion part is interest rate going up, the market is opening up, COVID is gone almost, and still,
As I said, it's the sector which is last to react, even if the price
okay,
is going up or the price is
yeah,
going down.
got it. Okay. Thank you, Noel.
One last line. The housing sector in 2007 8, when people say no, that was a different reason. It peaked out in 2006 and it broke down in 2008. Just to give you a timeline.
Got it. Thank you, Noel.
Yes, Raghu. I'll check Rivian Expedia. Rivian is Raghu. You have anything you wanted?
Yeah, and Namal,
Yes.
like based on this, like previously we explained about the housing prices and housing buying cost, about rate of the interest. So do you think, like, see, this is out of syllabus for the discussion, but like I'm in a move, planning in a move to another city next, maybe by mid of July, by or early August. Is a good time to buy a house or stay in a rented house, based on the seeing of current rate of interest and housing price?
Again, that's your prerogative. I'm not an advisor on that. You need to think yourself. What
Okay,
I can see is not a good time to buy the house.
okay, okay. But it's a good time to sell the house, and better just stay in the rented house and stay for some more time and see how the market reacts, or how the,
Again, like that's something I cannot answer.
yeah.
It's something you need to figure out. This is not the time to buy the house. And
Okay.
now, if you try to sell the house,
Mhm.
just try it
Okay.
and
Okay.
feel the market, that how many offers you're getting, and
Okay.
then make a decision on that.
Okay. 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 Thanks, Navar.
So Rivian, again, I don't know what to do with Rivian. Rivian has an evening star, failed here, making also an inside day, can test 29 and can go down from there. Rivian. Expedia. Expedia is dumping again and again, and let me remove the volume. It's making dodgy. So it's a bearish engulfing. It's not looking good. And if I go back to the 5 years calendar, yes, the support, it has a gap on Expedia. Expedia has a gap of 100 and 120. If it loses 120, Mr. Jingalala is going to go down really badly. 120 is your thing. GGPI, I don't care about that company. MDP. It's a gravestone doji. It's gonna struggle around 250, 262. If it breaks about 262, it hit like 238 today, then it can continue. But if it loses, because usually when you have gravestone doji at the bottom, it's the start of a good positive trend. But depending on the market sentiment, it may cut down because it is still very, very high as compared to what it was. It should be around 100 something. It is still trading almost 3 times of where it was. Okay, that's IPO thing was all new people who are just trying to rush out for this. All the bubbles burst one day. The moment is that by the time you realize it's too late. That's why I do not invest in all these things. I only stick to the biggest stocks which I know. Ford, I sold my stocks. Ford. Look at this one more bullshit company. Firstly, the people who are like Robin Hooders, they think, oh, it's gonna go high, 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 136 to 10. That's decimation. Ford, it's an evening star, a perfect evening star. If it loses 1363, it's gonna come down to 13 area. So 4-5% cut can happen if it loses 1363, which is around the corner. Guys, I don't want to be a little rude, but I get to hear stories within my office. I get to get messages on Twitter, people repeating the same thing. I've lost this much, I've lost that much. If you have lost, you should introspect, review why you have lost that kind of thing. Nobody's going to like sympathize with you in your losses. You need to figure out why you are losing it. If you cannot, please stop trading unless you figure out why you are losing it. Because once you understand why you're losing it, you will try to fix it. Once you fix it, you will become better. So the first point is accept you are wrong. Then review your trades. Then find a way to fix it. Try to learn. Stop shortcuts. There's no shortcut to make money. Need to be very, very clear in your head. There's no, like just now Deepak mentioned, check UPST. I have created this community so that you can bring your charts onto my Zoom screen and show me that this is what you are understanding. But how many people do that? Only few, and that too only on few days. What people want is come and treating me as a teller who can answer their things. I am not your financial advisor. You're not paying me for anything. If you are not ready to learn, I am frustrated of teaching to people who are not interested to learn. Call me cribbing it, call me whatever, but there's a threshold which I don't know what to say. I can simply post these levels every night, stop doing all these videos. It doesn't matter because I will still create this sheet looking at the data every night, no matter if I'm doing the video, if I'm not doing the video. I'm not even monetizing it. So if people thinking, oh, I'm asking people to join in, I can clearly show you I'm not even monetizing it. It's right here. That's my channel. You can look at my videos. There's no monetization here. Nothing. Please sign in to verify your channel will not modify. I have not done that in last 6 months. So if you still think I have a benefit, I really don't know what to do. Because people think when something is being provided in free, it doesn't have any value. Like you will pay $100, $200 and lose more money, but you will not spend good time to learn and participate. I don't know. I'm coming to a point there why I'm spending every night 1 hour or 90 minutes. I really don't know. Anyways, now unless and until I get people to participate, people to bring in their charts, show them that yes, this is what they're looking. There's only a couple of people even in my community who are doing that. So it's not something that everyone is doing it. There's only a couple of people who are doing it. Everybody wants that, yes, they should use the ideas and make money. That's it. Yes, Dave.
Hi, Navin. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I was looking at the SPY, right? And I drew some support and resistance line.
Uh-huh.
I would like you to tell me what are your thoughts on it. So on the SPY, I was looking at the major resistance, which is 410, and which they broke today. I think that they're going to 400 or 405. What are your thoughts on that?
I am thinking of it going fell below 400.
All right, but no, I'm doing that. All right, and like a
It's
week
SPY.
time, yeah,
It's SPY. You see
Hmm.
this evening star on the SPY?
right.
And evening star usually, whatever the size of the body is, it at least does 2 or 3 times the candles of that size. So if I take that size, it's right here, which is 400, then right here to 395, 92, and then the new lows. So I'm expecting some significant downside.
Within a couple of days or with a week? What do you think?
That's like
I know it's a tough question. I know.
a tough thing, but depending on level to level, if it loses 40750, I think that should be the trigger to 402.
But then on the SPY, the 410, that's a major resistance level, right? And they broke it today.
No, for me, 410 was not a major resistance. It was 412.66.
Okay.
So
And why 412.66?
because I have my Fibonacci set on that.
I see it at 61.8, right? That's where it touches.
Yes.
I got it. Thank you.
No problems. So this way, like if you ask me certain these questions, I can answer. I love to answer because then you're bringing my attention to that piece. But simply asking me all that things, I don't know. Mr. Fakir Baba, see, Ramakrishna, that's a completely bullshit question. How many times I have low account, it doesn't even matter. How many times I made money doesn't even matter. Yes, Raghu. You have anything more?
No, well, sorry. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna post it, and I don't know till the moment if nobody is like coming in with interest or with some good charts, I think there's no point doing all this. I cannot spend time unnecessarily when people are not interested. So next time, if you're interested, if I see people posting charts, asking me something about the charts, asking me views about their setups, about their Fibonacci levels, I will love to answer that. But next time, if somebody is simply coming and asking me, tell me about this, no, I'm not doing that. If you want to lose your money, you want to pay to your people, go ahead and do that. I don't care. There's a limit of everything. I have done a good bit explaining this community a lot. If you still cannot take it, I'm pretty much done.